Alright, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744, and today, guys, we do our Champions League Matchday 4 predictions. So before we even get on to Matchday 4, let's look at the table real quick, just to give you guys a refresher what's happening. So as you can see, this is the top 8 right now. PSG, Bayern, Inter, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Dortmund, Manchester City, Newcastle, Barcelona, Liverpool, Chelsea, Sporting, Quarterback, Galatasaray, Tottenham Hotspur, PSV, Atalanta, Marseille, Atletico Madrid, Club Brugge, Athletic Club, Eintracht Frankfurt, Napoli, Union Saint-Galo, and then these are the teams that are in the relegated. Basically, the teams that are not advancing. So we have Juventus, Bodo Glimt, Monaco, Slavia Prague, Pavos, Leverkusen, Villarreal, Copenhagen, Olympiacos, Kairat, Benfica. Yes. I'll just do a quick refresher on Match Day 3. So this is the Match Day 3 results. We got Barca 6-1. You guys can see. I'll just read the scores for you guys. Barca 6-1, Kairat 0-0. Inter 4-0, Dortmund 1-4-2, PSG 1-7-2, Manchester City 1-2-0, Arsenal 1-4-0 against Madrid, Newcastle 1-3-0, PSV 1-6-2, Galatasaray 1-3-1, Bilbao 1-3-1, Bayern 1-4-0, Chelsea 1-5-1, Real Madrid 1-1-0, Liverpool 1-5-1 away, Atalanta Slavia Prague draw, and Sporting Marseille 2-1 there, and Monaco Spurs ended it off. So let's go Match Day 4 now, guys. So now we have a quick refresher of the table and the standings. Let's go ahead and do this. So let's start with this first game we got here. Slavia Prague versus Arsenal. And yeah, Arsenal, man, been very good, guys. I was reading a stat earlier today that Arsenal in the last 7 games haven't even conceded a goal, guys. And I think that's an incredible achievement. They've been on so in fantastic form. And, for me, Arsenal definitely will win this game. I'm going to say Arsenal win this one 2-0 on the road. Yeah, they should be able to beat Napoli versus Frankfurt. This is an interesting one to call because we saw Napoli. They were abysmal against PSV Eindhoven, and Frankfurt were also abysmal as well. Basically, both teams have been really bad at Match Day 3, and now which one will come out on top? I'm going to still say Napoli should win this one because I don't really trust Frankfurt on the road, and I think Napoli is still a great home team. And yes, I'm going to say Napoli wins this one. I'll say like 3-1. PSG Bayern, the big game we got here on Match Day 4. For sure. PSG been looking very good, guys. I've been really impressed with it. And Bayern as well, man. Bayern, I've actually read somewhere that Bayern has won 14 games in a row, which is a new record. They've been one of the most informed teams in Europe and probably the best team in Europe right now. So this is a really interesting one to call. PSG are at their home. This is a tough one to call, guys. A tough one to call. I think I'm going to say a draw. I'll say a draw for this one because as much as I think PSG are the favorites, and you could probably argue they're the favorites since they're at home, Bayern have been really impressive. And Kane's been great. PSG has also been great as well. I'm going to just settle on the fence. It's really hard to call for this one. I'm going to say it ends 2-2 draw. Be a high-scoring draw there. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Liverpool have been in really bad form. Salah's been ghosting. Liverpool's defense looking very sketchy. Real Madrid have been very good this season, much to my dismay. And yeah, I think Real Madrid have been great. I mean, in the big games, they've been showing up. The only big game which they have been terrible in was Atletico Madrid, and that's like their, it's a derby. So I'm gonna go with Real Madrid to win this one, guys. I don't think Liverpool have been great for me, and I'm sorry. I think Real Madrid's gonna win this one. I'm gonna say Real Madrid wins this one 3-1 on the road, guys. Sorry, I don't see Liverpool getting a result here. Maybe they could get a draw, but I definitely don't see them winning. Winning is not happening. I can maybe see the game in the draw, but still, like Real Madrid defense have been looking very good. Their attacks have been great. Mbappe, yeah, what's there to say? Juventus versus Sporting. I think Juventus should take care of business against Sporting. Juve should win this one. I'm going to say they win this one 2-0. I think they're going to... Actually, I'm going to say they barely win this one 1-0. Juve have also been in really bad form. They have sacked two of their coach. They have now brought in Spalletti. And let's see how Juve does, man. We'll see how Juve does. But yeah, I think Juve should win this one against Sporting. Atletico Madrid versus Saint-Galo. I think Atletico should win this one. I'm going to say they win this one 2-0. Tottenham versus Club Brugge. Tottenham versus Copenhagen. I think Tottenham should win this one, being at home. I'm going to say this one. I'm going to say this was a hard-fought 2-1 win. Bodo Glimt versus Monaco. I'm going to go an upset here, guys. I think Bodo Glimt will actually beat Monaco here. And Bodo Glimt being at home, the atmosphere, I think, will be amazing. And yeah, I think Bodo's going to win this one. I'm going to say this will be a high-scoring 3-2 win. Olympiacos or PSV Eindhoven. Olympiacos, as we know, have not been great in the Champions League so far. PSV are coming off a high 6-2 win against Napoli. But something tells me that PSV will underestimate Olympiacos, and Olympiacos will show up to the occasion. We need that. I think it will actually play out to a draw. So I think it's going to play out to a 1-1 draw. Quarterback versus Chelsea. This is a really interesting one, the difficult one for Chelsea. As we know, quarterback's been really good. They've surprised people in the Champions League by beating Benfica away, and now beating Copenhagen. They did lose to Bilbao, so let's see if Chelsea can capitalize. Regardless, Chelsea should be able to beat quarterback. I'm going to say Chelsea beats quarterback 2-0 on the road. Alphas versus Villarreal. Villarreal should be winning. Inter versus Kairat. Inter should be winning this one 4-0. Manchester City versus Dortmund. Manchester City have been kind of a little shaky defensively, but still, I think Manchester City are much better than Dortmund, so I'm going to say Manchester City wins this one. I'm going to say they win this one 3-1. Club Brugge versus Barcelona. This could be a tricky one because Barcelona have been in kind of shaky form recently as we lost the El Clasico, and defensively looking very sketchy. But I still think Barcelona have enough quality to be Club Brugge, let's be real. So I'm going to say this one is actually a really hard-fought 3-2 win on the road. I think this will be a high-scoring game, but I think we'll just edge out. Benfica versus Leverkusen. Benfica have been really bad with Jose Mourinho. He needs to get a result here. Leverkusen have also been really bad as well. I'm going to say it ends in a draw. I've not really been impressed with either team. Marseille versus Atalanta. I'm also going to say this ends in a draw. And neither team is really Actually, you know what? I might go with Marseille to win this one. Marseille being at home. Yeah, I'm going to say Marseille wins this one 2-0 at home. Ajax versus Galatasaray. Ajax have been really bad in the Champions League. Galatasaray have been great at home. But this is a road match for Galatasaray. So can Ajax actually capitalize and take the win here? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say Ajax narrowly win this one 3-2 just because they're at home. But, Brand, I was really tempted to go with the draw. But I'm going to go Ajax to win this one just because they're at home. And Newcastle versus Bilbao. This is a difficult one to call, but I think Newcastle should win this one being at home at St. James Park. So let's go ahead and do my predictions right here. So as you can see, this is how the table top 8 would actually pan out. So as you can see, Inter, Arsenal, Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern, Manchester City, Newcastle, Dortmund, Chelsea, Spurs, Dortmund, Marseille, Liverpool, Sporting, Atletico, Quarterback, Galatasaray, Napoli, PSV, Juventus, Bodo Glimt, Villarreal, Atalanta, Club Brugge. These are the teams that will be in the drop zone. So Leverkusen Club, Frankfurt, Union Saint-Gilloise, Ajax, Monaco, Slavia Prague, Olympiacos, Pafos, Copenhagen, Benfica, Pirates. So there you have it, man. That is match day 4 for you guys. Indeed. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, guys. Remember, guys, we're going to be doing a live stream on Wednesday at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to recap match day 4 of the Champions League. And of course, you're more than welcome to join. So if you want to join, click the Streamyard link in the YouTube community tab. And of course, remember, guys, to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. It helps to grow the channel. And remember to become a member of the channel. Access members' videos, member streams. It also helps support the channel by paying that $1 per month, guys. All right. Make sure you guys also follow me on the platforms. Listen from below to all my platforms like my Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord, my Linktree, my Spotify, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.